Okay, so hey you guys, it's been a little bit of a minute. I'm over here looking like Ashley Spinelli, feeling fantastic. Anyways, um, I guess I should say, I've just like been, there's a lot going on over here. Um, for starters, my childhood dog died last week. Um, Bella, she was 13. It was very sudden. Um, but also I feel like very aligned and in a lot of ways. And I am of course very saddened and I miss her. Um, but I'm dealing with that like one day at a time type thing. And but anyways, I have been really feeling like I wanted to pull some cards and do reading anyways. And as I've been thinking that, I was gifted this Black Tarot. Yeah. Blickety, blickety, blick, 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 black for Black History Month. Okay. An Ancestral Awakening deck and guidebook by Nisha Williams. Yep. Let the spirits guide you. Awaken ancestral ties and connect to the divine with Black Tarot, a deluxe tarot deck and guidebook set from author Nisha Williams. Nisha Williams, featuring and celebrating exclusively Black figures and imagery. And I was literally just thinking how like I want, because you can get a version of the original Rider-Waite tarot with like all Black people. I just really wanted a whole deck, a deck full of like Black people. And I have the Hoodoo tarot too, but I feel like the deck is just like, it's very powerful, and I just don't feel like I know enough to like work with it and get like the greatest benefit out of it, if that makes sense. But this deluxe set includes 78 full color tarot cards, a 144-page full color illustrated guidebook, and a keepsake box, which is this box, I believe. Or maybe because I actually did open it. I did open it so I can like clear the energy, which you should always do whenever you get a new deck. But I haven't shuffled it at all, so it's still like all in its like chronological order, which tarot decks usually when you get them, they'll be in order from like all of the major arcanas and then the minor arcanas, like from the core cards first and then the suits or the pips or whatever, and it'll go through the suits and whatnot. But this guidebook, you already know I'm no stranger to pulling out my little bookie book. I love getting new books on tarot and interpreting it, because tarot can be interpreted in so many different ways. And there's so much symbolism that can be found within it. So I love like getting any kind of literature that can provide me with an alternative perspective and broaden my senses of reading and stuff. So I looked through this book and I fucking love this book. I also love that it comes in a box, because when it comes to like traveling and stuff, of course I'm not gonna just throw the fucking cards in my bag. I have to either choose like really small decks or ones that come in like boxes like these, because this is a lot more difficult to fit into a bag. This I can just kind of toss into a bag. But I'm getting like a whole, because I'm excited. But this is the deck itself we have here. As you saw on the inside, you know, simple. But I love the box within a box thing. Actually, I'll show you the guidebook a little bit first. Okay, so well, let's read the foreword. For my ancestors and spirit guides who are continuously paving the way, to my soulmate Keegan, who loves me through all my cycles, to Lucia, thank you for your eye and passion for all unseen by the naked eye. NW. Dear Naisha Williams, author and creator of this deck, you came to me with the idea of changing the narrative and inspiring a whole new generation. You came to me seeing the magic I could not see in myself. With every card we worked on together, you inspired me to become a version of myself that I never knew. Thank you for opening me up to this platform of wonder. I'm assuming this is like the artist, person who did the illustration. Yep. Okay, and illustrated by Kamishka Naidu. And it has a table of contents. You know I love me a table of contents. I've been always fucking complaining about the guidebooks not having a table of contents. They have like this whole section of like understanding the tarot. Like this book will like really teach you, and I love that. Look, symbolism in the deck, suits, alignment, which I really love. I haven't really seen this in a book. It goes over like whether each card is like more yin or yang in the energy, and it also gives you suggestions on what you can do to be more in alignment with that kind of energy, which is really cool. There's affirmations, and then they have different card spreads, which we'll come back to in a second. And then preparing for a reading, it really like guides you. It's very user friendly. Like this might just be like the best, possibly one of the best guidebooks I've ever gotten with a tarot deck, and actually one that looks nice, because like the other guidebook that I got with a tarot deck that was like really good is from the Kawaii Tarot, and they failed on that assignment. That does not look kawaii like at all. It looks like weird knockoff Android emojis. But anyways, and no shade, no tea, no shade to like Android. I was an Android user for years. This is the iPhone that I have right now is the first iPhone I've ever had, and I bought it myself in like 2020 or something like that. Or yeah, like 2020. But part of the reason I did want to get an iPhone is because Android emojis are ugly, and they don't have as many, and they're not as expressive. And then there's, you know, the card meetings and stuff. I actually wanted to do one of these spreads here today because they have a very interesting one. Go to page 19. This is beautiful. It's even got like rituals for the full moon and the new moon. It teaches you about the moon phases, symbolism of water. Like, I'm gonna read this. I'm excited about this. But I think it's a 4-card spread. Yeah. 4-card spread of what do you need. It was a long intro, but we're getting into it. It's fine. I've been gone a minute. We're catching up. Okay. Pardonnez-moi. So in this 4-card spread, the first one is, What does my heart need? Wait, no, is this the one that I'm thinking of? Or did I pass a different one? Yeah, I think it was this one. Okay. What does my heart need? How can I give my heart all it needs? Who has a message of love for me? What is the message of love? And this does not necessarily have to be about another person. I need y'all to stop being so emotionally codependent and recognize, you know, sometimes the love is about yourself. Worry about you. It's got this kind of gold looking color, but it also looks a bit green. It smells like new. Like, you know, like how new things just smell new. It smells fresh. Okay. See, I haven't shuffled these yet. It's got like the Fool. Yep, the Magician, the High Priestess. What's the name? Is the Empress. Yep, and the Emperor. Hierophant. Yeah, see. Lovers. And all like Four of Wands after the Three of Wands. Yep. So let us get into this game, shall we? Okay. Dear God, tree guides, archangels, and ancestors, please lend me your energy, guidance, and wisdom at this time to help me better serve the collective on our journey towards fulfillment and higher purpose. Cool. Number one, what does my heart need? I'm gonna shuffle this like real good because it's a new deck. Like it's all like, you know, they're all very much not mixed, not shuffled. Okay. What does the collective's heart need? Nope. I'm not taking all this just because it's new and they're sticking together a bit. Yeah, look at it. 6, 8, 7, 5. See, this is like all. I need to shuffle it more. This I will take since it came out by itself. 7 of coins. And we'll actually look at like what it says about the 7 of coins in this book too, because I'm curious. Okay, but 7 of coins, this is like TLC, tender, like attention, but not just like fleeting attention, but like investing into something. Investment into yourself is necessary this time. I'm not trying to pick the next one. Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure I really get shuffled. Ah, that was an ugly reshuffle, please. No. Oh my god. Okay. I'll leave that for now. Let's see. 7 coins. Let's look at the table of contents. Skip right here. Minor Arcana. 89. The baskets, wands, coins. We're looking at court cards now. Coins, yeah. Yeah, and this is like in the actual order too, because it goes from the suits. It starts with the suit of wands, then cups, then swords, then you end off with pentacles. I started reading a little bit of like the author biography or whatever it's called at the back. She seems like a really lovely lady. Okay, 7 of coins. Yeah. Investment, sustainable results. Card depiction. A woman sits on the shoreline, enjoying the tide coming in. She knows that the seeds she planted have taken root. Now is the time to rest, pause, and reflect. You have put in the hard work, dedication, and discipline. Take the time to bask in your upcoming harvest. It is important to make time to honor progress while you grow, heal, and create. The 7 of Coins offers congratulations on your solid foundation and celebrates your accomplishments and achievements. Contemplate your life before this point. What adversities did you work to overcome? Consider your why. Are you still on course in getting the results you are working toward? Take pride in your perseverance, mending, and manifesting. Once you have regained your breath and feel rejuvenated, keep going. And in Yang energy, which for a moment, I'm going to reference this book to tell you what yin and yang means, at least by this author's definition and context. Symbolism deck 15. Okay. Alignment, yin and yang. For every card, I have included the traits of the sign in Yang, order, and in Yin, chaos. I also have included guidance for aligning, how to get the energy represented by the card back into balance. Yang, the known. Order, which represents order, masculinity, day, authoritarianism, fascism. Yin, the unknown, represents chaos, femininity, night, decadence, nihilism. Okay. In Yang energy, enjoying the fruits of your labor, big picture insight, accessing progress and alignment. In Yin energy, fruitless endeavors, a lack of rewards, work or job exploitation, giving up prematurely. List positive life aligning. List positive life results you worked hard to achieve. So in order to get yourself, since this came out upright, it's telling me that you are in this Yang energy of being in a space of needing to appreciate yourself more. Slow down a little bit to pat yourself on the back. And it says, but for those of you or any of you who, which I don't think that's most of you because this is a collective reading. If it was most of you, it would have came out reversed this way. But for those of you who may not be feeling like that or resonating with that at this time, in order to get back into this upright energy, list positive life results you worked hard to achieve. Remind yourself of what you have already accomplished so that you can affirm to yourself that you are capable. All right. Next, number 2. How can I give my heart all it needs? Oh, I'm supposed to be putting this in. See, I completely ignore spreads. I be putting the cards how I want them. 2, 3, and 4. Okay. How can the collective give their heart what it needs? Okay. 8 of Knives. 8 of Swords. Just off rip with her being in like a bath towel and stuff. I'm immediately thinking of like a spa day. To help ground yourself, because you could be very much in your head with this air energy. Swords. Yeah, indulging in more of like a Taurus energy. Surrounding yourself with like quality things, even if that's just like good food, feeding yourself good food, like, and that doesn't necessarily have to be like, oh, like you're eating fucking lobster. Like, make yourself a meal and make it with the intention of like, I love myself and I deserve to like eat something that has a little bit of effort into it, you know, and is something that I'm eating because I enjoy it rather than I just need to eat something or I'm going to starve, you know? And if that's like your situation, like that's like your situation, but you could dress things up. Like there's this channel that I'd be watching sometimes. Her name is Emmy Made, and she has like hard time series where she like recreates Great Depression meals or meals at 2222. See, that might be like helpful or significant to you. Or like $2 meals, things like that. So you could you know, they be chefing it up in prison and shit. Like you could throw something together. You could mix it up a little bit. And fast food is more expensive than getting groceries. But yeah, like maybe like just take yourself a nice bath. Honestly. Take yourself a nice bath. I'm just like, it feels really good right now to like rub like right here. The feeling of having no eyebrows is pretty satisfying, to be honest. Okay. 8 of Knives. Oh, here we go, Knives. Alright. Negativity, self-imposed restriction. A woman looks at herself in the mirror. She is wrapped in a towel covered in knives. The knives represent the fears creating her self-made prison. Fear of failure, fear of lack, fear of abandonment, fear of being alone. The fears trap us in a place of feeling powerless, confused, or lost. While the chaos and trauma that created the fear may be over, the scarring from the past experiences paralyzes you from seeing what keeps you stationary. It is time to face what you have been avoiding. Difficult times may have taught you to doubt yourself or your mind or encourage you to act small. The 8 of Knives is a call to reclaim your mental health. Take back this space. And one of the best ways to do that is to like ground yourself so that you can feel safe in your own being and don't have to be tormented by your own psyche. Get out of your head for a little bit so you can recognize how fucking delusional shit is in there, and you can check yourself better, and also try to do it from like a loving place. Challenge self-doubt, feeling damaged or worthless. You, like the woman, do not have to remain trapped. Work toward being whole and feeling comfortable in your own company without the weight of the towel. See, oh yeah, and that's the vibe I was getting. Like, this woman is not even comfortable, like, in her own seeing herself naked. She's not comfortable with herself, with her own vulnerability, because nudity, particularly in art, has historically represented vulnerability and suggested vulnerability. She seems cowardice and like apprehensive to even see herself. It's probably because she would hurl a bunch of judgments at herself too. Overall, like, I'm getting like to be easier on yourself, but I kind of want to clarify these two together just to see what's going on here a little bit more. Okay. Yeah, Empress. It's like you're not giving yourself enough credit. But I feel like you're stepping into this era, and the more you pour into yourself, the more intention and investment you give yourself, the more attractive you become as well, because people will then be able to see all that you have grown and cultivated on your own. That's what the Empress is doing. Like, she sits in her lavish garden that she's made for herself. And they'll want to be a part of it, for good or for bad. Some people are genuinely wanting to add to what you have, and then there are some people who want to leech off of it, and that is where you have to use your wisdom and discernment to be able to weed those people out. But that can be blocked and clouded if you don't confront this energy, because then you could become paranoid and be trusting all the wrong people, have shit backwards. Okay, and then number 3. Who is a message of love for me? These shuffles are bad. Who is a message of love for the collective? This is too much. But let me actually put them one at a time so that they don't stick together or something. Who is a message of? 10 of baskets, Ace of knives. Could be a Pisces, but this could also be somebody who's just unknown to you, like a secret admirer. That's why the Ace of Swords is here too. There's confusion. Like, this is like something you don't know. A truth is hidden. This is interesting. And I was also gonna say, like, and I was initially compelled to say, like your ex-wife, ex-husband, like somebody you were married to. For some of you, that could be the case, but also, like, this could be somebody who was married before, whether or not that was to you. Like, that's up to your discernment. But yeah, no, I'm more seeing this as like a secret admirer. A secret admirer. Okay. That you are very attractive at this time. Especially the more you work on this, the more you invest on dispelling the self-doubt within you. Like, the more shit just falls into place for you. That was pretty nice. Shuffle. Dear guys, great guys, archangels, and ancestors. Yeah. For some of you, this could be like, yeah, this could be somebody you were married to, that you got divorced, or if not married to, somebody you lived with at the time, because the Eight of Cups reversed, this is returning home. Somebody coming back to you. I'm gonna get my Hermit Tarot. This could be somebody that is wanting to come in and cast illusions and create blockages for you, block your intuition, like, severely. If not, they could have done that in the past. What the fuck? Like, what? That's just some weird. I feel like there are a lot of people that have love for you. This could be multiple people. That's why there's multiple cups here, too. Eight of Cups. There could be multiple options coming up, multiple people that are trying to come up with love offers for you or finding themselves attracted to you, but you'll be walking away from most of them. Because the Eight of Cups walks away into the Nine of Cups, which is wish fulfillment. So you could, like, wholeheartedly leave this person behind. Like, I feel like there's multiple people interested in you, but there's, like, one person in particular that's, like, stuck on you. That, like, is, like, almost obsessive, like, weird. I'm gonna get the Hermit Tarot to clarify that real quick, because I'm just see music. Oh my gosh. Okay. I have out west, outside, not outside. I don't live out west. I have out west in my head. Bang it out west, yeah. and out with it. Go make tell it night. I get shake it out with. Okay. Dear God, spirit guides, archangels, and ancestors, please give me more insight as to who has messages of love for the collective. Oh, yeah. I want a fresh start with you. This is so annoying. To me, this is annoying. And you know why? It's just, personally, I believe that whoever I am meant to build a life with is not going to have to lose me in order to understand my value to them. So, like, if we fell out, you're already disqualified. Like, go to hell. Like, ugh. I mean, that's why a lot of these love messages could be getting left behind. I sometimes wonder if you care. Will you choose me? Oh, a desperate bitch wants to be chosen. Please go away. No. Listen to your heart, and your heart is telling you to invest in you. It's you season. It's you season. And this person, this is one of them leeches. This is one of them leeches. Oh my God. This is because I feel like I read this a lot. Long and short, this person like did not see you for your capabilities, see that you were the Empress and that you were able to do all this. They could have even seen you investing in stuff, but like they doubted you too. They doubted you too. And that could also just be like, you know, that's that was a reflection of the doubt that you had within self. It shows up in people doubting you. There's a lot of karma involved in this, but now they like could have left you behind, counted you out, and then now that you can indulge 100% in your own energy because you don't have a needy bitch attached to you no more. Look at what you've been able to achieve. Look at what you've been able to accomplish. Make that list. Remember, write down that list of things that you have accomplished, things that you have done to remind yourself that you're capable and that you're doing great and that you're making progress and that you're growing every day. Affirm that for yourself. But listen to your heart. Oh my God. This could also be a Virgo too. Because Hermit Tarot. Desperate bitch. Desperation. Ugh. Okay. Last card. I didn't expect this to be so long. I've just been vibing. I've been into it. Haven't read it in a while, and got a new deck. I'm very excited about it. I love a new deck, and I'm enjoying this guidebook. Okay, what is the message of love? Oh my God. What is the message? Death. 6 of Wands. Yeah, this is also about wanting to have a successful rebirth, restart. Shove it up, Jazz. Like, oh my god. Like, I was enjoying this reading in the beginning. That's why I did the double take, because I thought these questions were more focused on what you need. I thought it was like all of what you need, but I think I like skimmed through it too fast, and it's a love reading. I don't care about that. I'm changing this question because this is not about this bitch. It's about you. It's about us, our collective. Okay? Nobody cares about this. No. Okay. I'm gonna change the question. What do you need to learn? Or what do you need to do to continue progressing forward? Okay, yeah. You guys, for guys, are interesting. Okay. You have the Hangman and the Five of Knives. Ooh, she's an aerial dancer. You could need to release certain grudges because they, as I mentioned before with the self-doubt and stuff, like it could end up clouding your judgment. Like, don't write off new people too quickly. I want to see what it says about the Hangman. Vibes in this bitch. They surprised that I live. It's lit. Bang it out, Wiz. Go metallic night. I can shake it out, Wiz. I just put I just put my okay. Uncertainty. Stalemate. This could also mean a maybe. And the maybe is telling you, when it comes to like these suitors, maybe they're worth your while, maybe they're not. Be wise and pay attention to the way they behave, what they say. Make sure that all of their things are lining up. A woman is doing aerial yoga in nature. That's really cool. Okay. She is serene, embracing new concepts and perspectives within and outside herself. It is time for readjusting and recentering. The Hangman asks you to surrender and accept the situation. Okay. She suggests that we lean into our intuition, trust the process. Now, I also just kind of got... Shit, you just might have to accept some people are just gonna have to be mad forever, and some people are going to become all haterish just because they can't have access to you. When the Hangman card is pulled, it's time to consider the following. When is the last time you made a worthy sacrifice for the greater good? Do you listen to your gut feelings? Do you allow yourself and others to change your or their mind? Flower, red poppy, represents remembrance and hope. Element water, chakra, crown. In yang energy, it represents a letting go, pause, surrender, sacrifice, reassessment, new perspectives, release, uncertainty. In yin, it represents indecision, stalling, delays, resistance, trouble, negative patterns and cycles, discontentment, and detachment. Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, there's a need to detach yourself from, like, because the Five of Swords is a very jealous, spiteful energy. This is about releasing grudges. So your solution on what to do about this is to just stop giving a fuck. They want you back. Who cares? You fumbled. Next caller. Next caller. Hang it up. Flat screen. Nobody gives a fuck. And that's just the kind of attitude you gotta have about people you know are no good for you. Because you've been there, done that, and already tried it with them. Aligning. Take solo time. Do a spiritual cleanse. Affirmation. I choose patience and grace towards myself and others as we work towards our higher selves. It's beautiful. This is hitting like an hour long. I don't want to do the astro dice, but I feel like I'll do like the chakra cards, so a to close out the energy. Yep, look at this. Insecurity. Red root chakra. Your core beliefs are within your root chakra. Beliefs about self in particular. Insecurities are being triggered up right now, and it's your job to be consciously aware of them and confront them so that you can move freely without them. Yeah. Your insecurities cause confusion for you because think about this, like just as an example, and this might not even be what you're necessarily insecure about, but just an example, you think you're ugly, you're insecure about your looks. You would have never thought you were ugly if nobody ever told you that in the first place. Like, it's your insecurities, wherever you develop them from, that confuse you of who you are. You, like, otherwise you would just be. You would just be. And that's kind of like the energy that you're stepping into, is just being comfortable in the self. Due to knowing who you are. But like, yeah, that was reading. I hope it resonated and brought you some sense of clarity. Remember that you are loved, that you are important, and that you have value. All right. Happy Black History Month. Bye.